Hey friends, Jeff here with mixpractice.com and missionmusician.com. Have another 31 mix tips in 31 days tutorial for you. So let's get going. All right, so here we are, day 31. I hope that you have enjoyed this, and I hope that I have helped you in at least some small way with at least one of these tips. So for my last tip, probably my all-time favorite mix kind of tip, trick type of deal is analog emulation. I love analog emulation. I love what it does to the tracks. Just love the vibe and the color that it can add. All right, so here I have a completely unmixed song, and I have VTM across every track. Excuse me. And I have it set to the 2-inch 16 track FG 456 on 30 IPS. Okay, that's what I have it set to on all of them. Now this is emulating the song being played back on the tape machine coming into the board. Now I have it different on my output. Okay, so I have VTM as the last insert to simulate going out to a 2-track tape machine, and this one is set up to a 1/2-inch 2-track tape machine. All right, so what do we have on VMR here? Well, all I did for this example, and normally I'll go a little further, but for this example, all I've done is I've thrown in a preamp emulation and then a console emulation, and I chose the Brit N for all of them. So we could be, if you click on any one of these, it's the same thing. Whoops. Right? So I just wanted to give an example. Now, that's not how I'll typically mix. I will put VTM across here, but I will go through all the tracks and flip it through these two between 30 IPS and 15 IPS and FG 456 and FG 9. And what I will do on VMR is what I'll typically do is I will throw in, and when I do this, I'm normally doing it before I mix. So I'll throw in an EQ, and I'll throw in a compressor. Okay, to kind of simulate a tracking compressor and a tracking EQ. Okay, but I'm not going to do that in this example. I'm just going to go for just straight analog emulation here. And let's listen to what this sounds like. Let's see here. Let's go all the way down to here. Let's turn this off, and then I'll just bring it in briefly.
Whatever I do, whatever I say, let it please you, Jesus. My heart's renewed, I live a new day, and it's all for you.
All right, so do you hear the music kind of come alive, kind of get a upper mid type of presence? There's some warmness, there's some body down in the low end. It does a collection of things. And again, there are no major settings here. If I open any of these, I have the drive at a very low number. I have this set at noon. I've got this at about 11 o'clock. So I am just, we're not crushing the audio with this. I'm not trying to kill any transients of the drums or anything like that. This is just mostly stock settings. Like when you open up the plugin, that's what it's on. So let's listen one more time without, and then I'll kick it on.
Whatever I do, whatever I say, let it please you, Jesus. My heart's renewed, I live a new day, and it's all for you, Jesus. Oh, 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 oh.
All right, so if you're not using any kind of analog emulation, it is a great way to warm up your tracks. Now, you don't have to use Slate Digital's analog emulation. Heck, you could even get, let's see, I just got a plugin not too long ago. I actually got it for free. There was some, I don't know, plug-em-on promotion going on. PM Analoger, okay? So this is a $10 plugin, okay? But you can have tube emulation, or you can have tape emulation, or you can mix them together. So you don't have to break the bank to get some kind of analog emulation. Heck, you can even go and use Lo-Fi and Pro Tools. The downside to that, as I mentioned before, is it doesn't have an output meter where you can adjust the gain. But if you're putting it on your tracks on all of them before you even start to mix, you can just leave them on and it should be fine. So just try using some analog emulation on your tracks to kind of warm them up and give them some vibe and some color. Okay, so that is my final mix tip. I want to thank you so much for watching these videos and liking them and even subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. I will continue to put out free videos. As I said at the start of this series, if you're passionate about mixing, please go join a community. We have a great one over at mixpractice.com. You can come join us over there. Again, if you like these, please like and subscribe, and I will bring you some more videos. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.